What's up, everybody? It's another episode of DreadPathZone. I'm Tim.
I'm Tyler.
Today, we're excited to bring it back to where it all began. A classic game of
Deadzone.
Deadzone. We got a lot of games.
Well, when you say bring it back, this is actually a totally fresh new take because we have battle systems, terrain, Sci-Fi 2. All right, so this is gonna be a fun little scenario. We're kind of gonna play it by ear a little bit. It's basically like a modified scour mission. Basically, we want to explore all this terrain because it gives you so many options to go in buildings and stuff like that. So what we were thinking is let's make it so you have to go into these cool item crates. You got to find all the stuff. Those will be our victory points. The more you can collect, the better off you're going to be. And hopefully that'll yield us to explore some stuff. I'm going to be bringing classic GCPS Marines.
And I'm bringing it back with the Veer Myn. Pretty excited to try these guys out again.
Last time you played the Veer Myn, they were gray and you got your keister handed to you.
Yeah, it's a running theme on this channel, I feel like.
However, yeah, new FAQ, brand new Veer Myn. This is 2.0 stuff. I got the brand new GCPS list, and I'm pumped, man. We haven't played Deadzone in a fat minute.
That's right. The old is yielding to the new. That's a King Arthur thing, by the way. What's up?
where my literary English majors at?
Where my medievalists at? Anyway, so we're gonna take these kids on a tour?
Yeah, let's go through the armies, then we'll do the map, and then we'll get started.
Alright. So on the Veer Myn side, I'm packing one Broodmother, a Nightmare with dual drills, one Night Terror, pretty intimidating guy, and a Malignus with a ray gun. On top of that, 2 Rat Swarms. Then we got 3 Crawlers and 4 Stalkers, featuring ya boy. That's
Old
right.
Mac the Knife making his return.
5 knives, the only unit in my army that I modeled myself, and I put a little Tim flair to it, as you know.
He's got like 7 knives.
I expect good things from him.
Look how cinematic that looks. That just,
Oh yeah,
Look at
pat
that.
yourself on the back.
I didn't paint a thing.
Need I remind you that we're using the green activation tokens since Schultze lost all of his in this special token.
Well, he's the cool one. You'll be white dice, you get 5 command dice.
Yes, Broodmother is leadership 2, so.
Now let's go to the GCPS. Gonna bring the old sergeant, so he's got the Overwatch ability. That might come in handy in these close quarters. I got 2 DMR specialists. Basically, they're the guys with hollow sights. Pretty cool. I got 2 specialists with the grenade launchers. That robot there is my engineer. He's got a sentry gun to put down. And then I have a medic. Gonna give him a shot. See if he's worth it. And then 7, yep, count them, 7 veterans. Because weight of fire 1 cannot be underestimated. Yeah, I lost all my Deadzone stuff. So I'm using all these little pipe-looking token things. They're gonna blend right into the board. So hopefully it's not too confusing. I'm gonna be using the green dice. And I get 4 command dice. Let's hop into the new hotness.
Now you may be thinking, wow, the DreadPathZone guys are actually playing in an art museum exhibit. Nope, we're still out here in Schultze's garage.
This is the dungeon. This is not the garage.
This is the dungeon. Anyway, let's take a look.
Alright, so aside from all this stuff looking extremely handsome, which it does, this is how the scenario is going to work out. So we have red containers and yellow containers. They're all worth the same. But basically, they're spread out throughout the map. I'm going to show you where they are. Hopefully we can get to all of them. Or at least most of them. So, we have a red one here. A red one here, obviously. A yellow one on top there. Here's where the fun starts. We've got a hidden red one right here. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a red one in the center of that building. Hopefully that gets hotly contested. Did we put one in here?
I don't believe we did.
I don't think so either. Let's see. Let's cross on this side. There's a yellow one down here. Okay. How this stuff just comes up. Got a red one in the hallway right here. A yellow one in this building. And then under by the particle accelerator vat, cool awesome thingy, there's a yellow one right here. And I think that's all of them. And one more thing to note about this map is that it's not officially a Deadzone map, but it is pretty much gridded. So we're gonna have to play the grids slightly loosey-goosey, but like as you can tell, like they are pretty well gridded out in 1-inch squares at least. So that's why we put up these other Battlezones maps to really give us a little more reference as to where the things might be. If it gets a little sloppy, it'll be fine. We'll deal with it. And hopefully you will too. Alright, let's get this kicked off with some recon. I am on a 6 up because I guess I'm a very reactive person.
I'm on a 4 up.
Ooh, not so hot. You get to re-roll that 8, huh?
You know, sometimes you forget about those exploding 8s.
That's the motto of our channel, man. You can't forget that stuff. Alright, so it looks like a 4 to 1, which means I'll get 3 dice on the chart.
Got those 3 dice for my recon effect. 5, 6, and a 3. So 3 is to choose an item counter and discard it without looking at it. We're not actually using items in this game, just keep things a little more simple. So I mean, I just re-roll it, I suppose. Again, another item thing. So I'm just gonna put it aside. And,
you only get so many chances.
It's not no big deal. So for my 5, I get to move 2 different models in your strike team up to 1 cube each, and they don't count them as activated, which is pretty slick.
And then 6 is the same thing, but with 3. So you get to start with 5 guys up 1 cube. That's filthy.
Pretty advantageous.
Filthy nasty.
Recon roll. You know, but we rats, we don't fight fair, so.
Yeah, obviously. It makes sense story-wise. You're like popping out of pipes and stuff that you shouldn't be in, and
Wow.
Here we go.
It's all coming together. Okay.
You get to start your deployment.
Let's do it. For the Veer Myn, you know me, I don't normally have a strategy. I just kind of throw them on the board to make them look good. Typically, I try to keep my bigger guys out of harm's way so they don't just get gibbed right out the gate. So I put some of my weaker guys, put my Malignus and a Crawler, you know, in the square. They're kind of aiming down the middle. They're probably my best shooters, so that's what we're looking at there. Other than that, I'm probably just going to have all of my rats just kind of try and scurry into the buildings as quick as possible. And then, until then, you know, just kind of play it safe until I can get into close combat where they can typically perform a little better.
Alright, so here's my deployment. I put my 2 DMRs down this hallway. Hopefully they get some seriously nice action. Put a grenade launcher guy over here on the right, and then he's accompanied by 3 veterans. This is kind of a interesting scenario. I don't really know what to do with my leader or with my medic. I'm going to put him centrally located so he can kind of go to either side, whichever one's getting pummeled. And then over here, this is my left flank, if you will. Hopefully they're going to be able to advance up the board and get some of those boxes. That's my theories.
So, Schultz doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to lift this up.
Ooh.
Carefully. And notice how secure.
Did you just witness how Tim, famous for dropping things and breaking things, did not break anything?
That just speaks to the quality of these materials that we're working with. But, probably could have guessed it. Let's see. About right here is going to be the next cube.
Mm-hmm. You can get like 1 cube in.
Yeah, so we're just going to pop these players in on that point.
So that'd be, what, against this wall?
Basically.
Like so.
Next up, you're going to toss these boys 1 square up into this building, miraculously crawling through these windows.
Well, it's not miraculous. They're rats. They're sneaky.
Okay, well, let's keep the derogatory remarks to yourself.
Nice.
Yeah. Too well constructed. He's just going to fit right on in there.
Alright. Now we can actually start the game.
For some command dice. So I got extra dice. Roll the fight pretty good. Extra model activation. I like all those, I think. Oh, I think I'll keep them. Actually, this one's not a guy. It's an arrow. Yeah, it's an arrow. So yeah, even though I like those.
Do you keep the fight? I don't think we're close enough to fight.
I think you're right. You never know. Yeah, that's why we roll the fight. For another model activation. Alright.
Excellent. And for the good guys. Looks like a shoot, move, reroll these. Let's reroll one of these. Got my splat. It's not very good for this round, but you know, in the future it might be. So here we go.
We're gonna use this Nightmare. Nightmare. He's gonna move diagonally. We'll call that 2 onto this objective.
This handsome warrior with the DMR is gonna fire down at that there rat-a-tat-tat.
Alright, I get 4 dice on this bad boy. Thank you, Hollow Sight. Hitting on 5s.
Pretty sure I'm saving on 5, so it looks like I got 1 success. Is 2.
So, injury point right there.
Right.
And that'll be 1 injury point on this gray guy. Sucker.
This stalker is going to sprint using enormous 3 squares up against the staircase.
Oh man, they're fast.
And then activate
This veteran's gonna enter in through this window here. He's gonna perch up just like so. And he's gonna shoot out that window at that recently moved dude by the stairs. He's gonna get 4 dice for elevation.
You're gonna get 4 dice. I get 3 dice.
Well, I'm talking about my guy. You know, it's not me.
Oh, I thought you were
Not
speaking
down
to
there.
me. You know, the guy who's actually standing in front of you.
Holy cow! What did he drink?
He drank his.
And then I have way to fire. This could go somewhere. If it didn't. I got 2. You got a bunch, man.
quick potion. He's on that quick potion.
I'm not satisfied with that. I'm going to try again. So here comes a shoot action. Same deal. So this is a way to fire. This is for the 8. I got 3 to my man's 2 up here. So bam. Take a shot.
Gonna take more than that. For the next activation, the rats. I'm actually gonna use a double activation command just so that we don't have to pick the ceiling up again. So these guys are just gonna take their normal move action. That's 1 square, 2 square, which is 1 short action. We decided for the objectives that we're gonna count opening a box as a short action. And then they're going to get an item, and they're going to try and hold on to that item until the end of the game, and that's how we're going to calculate the points.
Yep.
So that's 1 short action to move, and then another short action to open up that box.
And then we're going to use these little data pads. Look how handsome those are. Oh yeah. And then let's just show off a little bit. The inside looks like padded foam, like something you'd keep your models in. I love that detail.
He was gushing about it in his unboxing video. He's going to gush about it here. They haven't paid us anything.
It's true. No one has paid us anything.
Alright. But yeah, so that's going to be my turn.
Cool. Alright, this dude's going to move here. I'll play my move action to get him onto these stairs. That'll be this right here. Then he's going to take a pot shot at that guy who just won't seem to die. So this will be 5 dice for elevation and hollow sight. Weak sauce. We got 2.
I got 2 as well.
That's
so.
ridiculous. Come on, guys. Step up your game.
This crawler is going to take a short action move, 2 spaces. God, they're so nice and fast. And he's going to blaze away at the guy on the stairs.
I mean, fire for effect.
Fire for effect, of course. Of
Obviously.
course. I'm going to throw an extra dice command action at it. So I get 4 dice on 6 ups, but nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Oh, I got 2 already.
I got 1 up, so.
I got 3.
So I got 1, so nothing.
No. I'm going to do a little deja vu action. This guy's going to enter in through here. And then right behind his buddy. He'll fire at that guy. And hopefully we'll actually
It's
kill him.
not going to work.
4 dice, 5 ups. And then this is a way to fire on that. 3 dice, that's more
Nothing.
like it. That's more like it.
He's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Like a rat in a trap.
That's what
We're going to use a move command dice. We're going to have my rat swarm barrel on down midline.
Oh god. Oh jeez.
And we're going to kind of snuggle them up in against the landing pad.
Gross.
Spook everybody. Oops.
This guy's gonna hop on in here, and then he's gonna take a shot at the rat swarm, which you can kind of thread the needle. You can see it. 3 dice, 5 up. And I have weight of fire, but I don't need it because I got 3.
Yikes.
3 to 1. Ouch.
It is tough.
So there's, yeah. So that goes away, and then tough. So 1 gets through. That's 1 injury point. I'll take it.
The malignus Tutorino is just gonna hop over here.
He hasn't earned the title Deuterino yet.
Oh, whatever. You're the dispenser of titles over here.
He's not the Deuterino until he proves himself.
Oh, well, he's gonna. Let me roll some 1s and 2s, and we'll see.
Alright, this guy's gonna move up 1 cube, and he's gonna open up the box, giving him a data pad thing. Yeah.
Everyone's favorite night terror.
God, I forgot he was down there.
Never forget. Because that's when he gets you. He's gonna skid daddle. Is there even a window down there?
There's one over here.
I'm gonna use this, a tactical, like a periscope. That's pretty cool. Alright, yeah. So we're just gonna
Chill in
really
there.
kind of, yeah, just kind of bump him right up against that wall.
Heard.
And I'm gonna activate him.
Alrighty, let's do the same exact thing. This dude's gonna hop in here, and then he'll fire at the rat swarm over yonder. I'm gonna give the extra shoot dice on this one.
It's just a pack of rats.
Scary pack of rats, and I rolled like something that rhymes with rat.
You rolled like something that rhymes with a dim.
Tim? Tim's not a curse word, that's just a fact. Alright, you're good.
Yeah, this QT wonderful brood mother. It's just gonna hobble on up to the 2nd floor.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I guess.
Activate. Yeah.
That's one ugly beast, if you ask me.
That's formalism. We don't talk about that here.
This guy is just gonna skirt on up here. That's 2 cubes. He's gonna hang out right there.
Yeah, so I'm going to use another double activation command token. Burn through those. We're going to have these 2 sprites. Well, we'll start with him. He's going to
Yeah, you're
sprint.
supposed to do 1 at a time anyway.
Yeah. He's going to sprint 3 cubes. 1, 2, 3.
Hmm.
There. And this guy is going to do the same. He gets to move a little farther up, being a slightly closer cube. And that's where they're going to activate.
Okay. This dude's gonna hop up on top of this thing, and then he's gonna fire straight down the line at that rat. Let's kill him. We're looking at 4 dice for elevation.
Nice.
Wow, that's a quality roll right there.
He's dead.
Here's the 8. Wow,
Pick 'em
sassy. Pow pow. Don't mess with the corporations.
Yeah, whatever.
Corporations always win.
Whatever.
Hashtag woke.
You know, I never learn, it seems. So I'm just going to move this guy down, but I'm going to kind of put him up against the barricade.
Sneaky. This final veteran's gonna go up 1 cube, and he's gonna open up that nice little box. What do you know? A little data pad thing. Who would have thunk it?
Rat Swarm is going to 1-2 skiddly do, buckle my shoe, whatever the heck, up against that wall.
Whatever the heck. Alright, grenade launcher guy is gonna pop out this way, and then he's gonna shoot at that rat swarm right under there. Oh, that's so cinematic. Look at that. Oh. Oh.
I can't wait.
So I needed a 5 here. Got it. And now this is on 4 ups. Against your 5 up survive. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. That's 3 to your 2.
And he's tough, so.
So he's tough, but he will get thrown around. So the frag, we filmed this off camera because it's way easier. It went from here to there. It's pinned, so, you know, now he's closer, but he's pinned.
Mouse.
Mousy mouse. The medic ain't afraid of no fight. He's gonna go up here onto this thing like his comrade on the other side, and then he's gonna clear shot that rat swarm. So that's a 4 for being above, and then 2 more for clear shot.
Evil.
He did alright, actually. He got 3. So your 1 would appear. So, again,
One more wound.
another wound.
Eek, a mouse!
One more to go. Alright, let's see if Sergeant can pull it off. He's gonna go over here, which will give him a clear shot. Oh, no, it won't. But let's see if he can pull it off. He's got 3 dice.
I'm gonna throw an extra dice command action at it.
Wise. Here's the 8. Alright, so he does hit on 5s. I had to double check that, which will still be enough, even with the tough. 1 will get through, and that'll be the last one for old Rat Swarm McGee.
Classic Tim rolls.
Yeah, not great rolling, but it was pretty advantageous that there was nowhere to go in that cube for any cover after the explosion. So,
Yeah.
you know, a combination of things. Engineer's just going to use his laser rifle to shoot into that window and try to take a pip of damage on that there Night Terror sneaking in that little opening. Shooting on 5. I only got 1.
Me too. So.
You're good. Alright, so that's the end of the first round. We have down here an objective for the good guys. And then in that building, in that bottom layer, there's another one. In terms of rats, let's see, 2 tiny guys died, and the rat swarm died. And then you are on this objective, haven't opened it, and you're definitely advancing, so things are going to start getting a little hairy here, I think, for the old corporation.
Guess you could say that.
Here we go, round deuce. See what I got to work with this time. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'm going to reroll the fight and the extra dice. Let's see what we get. A move and an extra dice. I can take that, I like it. So, really similar to last time for me.
We're gonna see what's cooking in my kitchen.
Mmm, smells tasty.
I think there's a catchphrase in the works here. More moves, activations, extra dice.
That's a spicy roll. No? I'm going to keep trying catchphrases that are cooking related until something sticks.
You know, you're the guy to come up with them. So, in case you didn't know, the Splat Army Special for the Broodmother is kind of whack.
It changed.
It changed, so I have no idea what it is. So I'll
Yeah.
get back to you on my decision.
So the rule is feral inspiration. It's whoever is within 2 cubes of the Broodmother gets an additional frenzy. Or gets frenzy if they didn't have it already. So he's going to keep all the dice, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm going to keep them. Hopefully I'll be able to try that new Army Special. I think it'll be pretty cool. So it's a lot better than what we have in our version right now. We're a little behind the times.
Yeah, I haven't updated my book yet.
Not
It's
really.
technically still in beta, so, you know, whatever.
But yeah, so bear with me.
No,
This could be messy. I think
I believe in you.
we're just going to do it right here. So we're going to get things cooking, if you haven't already heard.
Some good old-fashioned violence. Oh boy.
Luckily they're built Ford tough. Yeah, so basically he's just going to scurry on over there.
It's really dark.
He's going to get into the building later, and he's going to tear into these guys. So we're going to have our first little fight action of the game.
Uh-oh.
So the Night Terror gets 5 dice, 1 for moving in and 1 for being bigger.
By a lot. I only get my 3. Yikes. I'm surviving, if that's not evident.
5 up, and with Frenzy.
It's 4 up. You're 4 up fight.
It's 5 up in the book. Is it 4?
4 up.
Okay, well, another thing we need to catch up on, but yeah, so
And
4 up.
yeah, he got crumped. He got ripped into smithereens.
No,
Oh, that's what was going on.
That's a scene from a nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. That's why they call him a Night Terror. And he also knows to pick up the objective point.
No, he
thing.
doesn't. He's a beast.
He's a beast?
Oh,
Yeah, he is pretty
Look
cool.
at him.
He is pretty cool, huh?
He's a beast. A real beast, Tim.
Well, doesn't matter.
Both literally and figuratively.
Metaphorically, metaphysically, allegorically, metanomically, synecdochally.
Synecdochally, he's a beast.
It's all just homology.
Alright, Tim, you've left me no choice. My best shooter is gonna have to look into that small window. I don't know if you can see him, but he's definitely in there.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pump him full of lead or lasers. I don't know what they shoot these days. This dude gets 4 dice for his hollow sight. I'm gonna add 2 more because I don't want to play around with this crap.
Oh, coward! I'm gonna do the same. Throw 1 dice at it.
Sneaky. All right, we looking at 5.
How could this happen to me? Oh, gee.
Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, jeez, man. That's a bad roll. I got 2 8s here.
Oh my gosh. And another one.
Another
And we're
one.
gonna get sick of winning.
I got 6.
I got 1. He's gone.
Oh, man. That's why you stack your dice, fellas.
Wow. He didn't even need to stack his dice.
An eye for an eye. Kind of.
Jeez.
Sort of. Not really.
That puts me out. I don't got nothing for this.
Don't mess with my boys. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? You
Well,
think you can step on me? That guy meant nothing to me. He meant nothing.
we'll be back in greater numbers, whatever.
Ramble.
Snap, crackle, and pop over here. He's just gonna scoot on down here. He's gonna take a shot at the Dapper Gent on that vent.
Alright.
Like that rhyme?
Do you have the range for that? Yeah.
Oh, of course he does.
Yeah, you're good.
He's got clout. These are on a 5-up, I believe.
I believe it's a 6-up.
No, it says right here it's a 5-up. It is a 6-up. I was looking at the wrong stats.
Correct.
Correct.
I got 2.
I got 1, so he's dead.
I
I mean, in the weapon description it says it like corrodes like metal and stuff, so I think it's like.
Did you roll weight of fire? You do have
I
weight
did
of
have
fire.
rate of fire. That's right. I don't think it'll do me any good, but it does.
Oh, it does. It does do you good. So now he's injured. So, ha. It pays to know your rules, Tim. And there's his injury token. You know what? He ain't gonna take that. He gonna fire right back at him. I don't like this. I don't like this face. 4 dice, 5 up. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop your
Jeez.
face off.
Get these rolls out of here.
That was pretty snazzy, I'm not gonna lie.
Get these rolls out of here. That's
You
what,
got
2 to 2.
4 to 2.
Yeah.
So, pop, pop. Let's give it that pop, 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 pop. That was a vicious roll right there.
Let the record show that he's only winning because of the rolls.
Well, you know, I don't know about that.
It was all part of my plan. Old Donnie 2 drills over here is gonna Donnie double drill, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, we work for the alliteration here. He's gonna squeeze through this window. That's 1. He's gonna kind of drop down. That's 2, and then for a sprint.
Well, move action.
Oh yeah,
Because he's a 1-2.
that's a 2-3.
Big guys? Nah.
Oh, they are 1-2s.
But you,
Oh.
you have a move
I
action.
thought everyone was 2-3s for a sec. But yeah, so I'm goofy. So yeah, I'm gonna use a move action, and then we're gonna get him into close combat with that guy.
That's a prediction. I don't care. I'm gonna fight you back. I'm on a 6-up.
Let's do it.
What's up, son?
I guess
Pow! I got 1. He's getting drilled.
I got.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So now we're back in the mix. With 4.
Something tells me he's probably dead. I
Couple
mean,
holes
I've only
on him.
played this game a couple times, but usually that means. Could you imagine the amount of blood that would come out of that? It'd be gross.
I'd rather not imagine things like that.
Alright, this guy, Mr. Engineer's just gonna go over here. He's gonna drop a sentry gun. Can't find my model, so that's gonna have to do. And that's his activation.
Peppy over here is going to sprint.
Don't name them, it makes it harder.
And Peppy's a nickname.
Dang, they fast.
Yeah, they're pretty quick, so he's gonna go right there and he's gonna activate.
Alright, DMR guy is gonna fire at that guy over there. Yeah, you can't hide from me. 5 dice for elevation and hollow sight. I got 3 tier 2 it looks like.
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna do a shoot action. Let's polish him off.
Okay.
Same dealio. like 2 that time. Oh, but only 1 over there, so that will do it.
That'll do it, yeah.
The gray one.
Oh, the gray one did it.
I couldn't quite see that one, so yeah. Shoot that guy instead. Remaining short action and hop in this building. Just like so.
The brood mother, I'm going to get this right here, is going to sprint out the window and up snug against the old item box here. Activate.
Just gonna set this aside for a second. This guy's gonna hop out the back where he just came. And then he will shoot at this guy's knees. Yeah. Straight up, 3 dice. He's got way to fire though, which is cool. Yeah. Holy Ned. So he got 4 on that.
I got 3.
Looks like you got 3, and you have armor, I think. Let me double check, man.
I do not have armor.
You might.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So he's got armor. He's alright.
The Malignus guy with the ray gun is going to shoot at the engineer down the alley. 5 ups. And 1.
Also 5 ups. I got 2. He alright.
Yeah, he won't be
Oh,
alright.
actually, you got way to fire.
I do have way to fire. That doesn't do me any good.
Yeah, figures.
And I'm going to use the remainder of my short actions. Just pop them behind here.
Smart. So this looks funky, but trust me on this. He's gonna go over here, and he's gonna shoot at the nightmare. 3 shots. Pop, pop, pop. Way to fire on one of them. Nope. Only got 1, so you're good.
1, 2, yeah, we like.
Dang.
Just like the stuff in Nightmares, ladies and gentlemen. The rat swarm is going to squeeze through this window, which I think makes sense canonically. And they're going to take their take the street outside, or take the fight outside.
And if you're not okay with that, he has enough moves to just go around. But you know, that's way cooler.
Pedantic.
I'm surviving. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna get through it. No, I'm not. I was gonna die.
1 second, I need 1 more dice.
Oh yeah, you wanna keep rolling this?
Oh,
8 train, 8
it.
train, toot toot, all aboard, all aboard this unnecessary violence. Holy crap! So you can't give me too much crap about rolls.
This is once in a lifetime. Pour through the hours and hours of video content.
10,000 hours of
1, 2,
failure.
3, 4 8s. This is something that Tyler rolls on the daily.
That's not. It's not even true.
Oh, well, you're just saying that because it makes you look bad.
I did roll like 3 of them earlier, so.
Yeah,
You know.
so it's a pretty good roll. I don't know where.
Could you imagine getting chewed apart by rats? Man, your stuff is so violent. I just gross.
Who else here read 1984?
Pleasant. You're gonna play a move action for 1 cube, and then he'll move to that cube with his normal move, and he will fire his grenade launcher at those nasty rats. We hit the cube. We sure done did.
Yep.
And this is 4s. Alright, I'll take it.
2 to 2.
2 to 2, so you still get tossed around. That's all I needed. As you might recall, it was right here. Got flipped over and knocked on to its side. Just 1 cube, so no damage, but pain's gonna come. Believe me, the pain's gonna come. It's gonna be real. Fire and fury.
Nice.
I shouldn't joke about that. Nuclear war's not funny, kids.
I'm going to use a double activation command dice just to move both these guys at the same time. They're just going to do the same thing. I'm going to bump up against this blast door here and get into the same cube. Then I'm going to activate them.
So we decided if you are within like touching range of the blast door, you can use a short action to open it or close it, I guess, if it is open. But yeah, you're not doing that, but I just want everyone to know that just in case it comes up soon for future weapons. Alright, Mr. Medic is going to fire on up at the Broodmother because why not? He needs a ton of 8s to do anything to this, so Yeah, he didn't get it. I got 2, you got 3. So. Yep. Blah. And take his move and go down this way. You boys in the window are going to shoot at the rat swarm, because you can see the base right there. 4 dice with that weight. I got 3 on that.
I got only got 1, so.
So,
Tough.
let's see, tough. So 1 damage on that guy now. And then, yeah, the other guy, we'll try the same thing. And here's the rate of fire. There's 3 to 1.
So 2 wounds.
So 2 wounds on him. Pow pow. Let's see if we can get a repeat here and have the sergeant try to polish it off. The nastiness. So if you look down there, just like he is, you can see some nasty rats. This guy is not so way to fire, so he gets what he gets, and he missed all of them. Yeah, way to lead by example there, champ. Alright, the guy with the data pack is going to sprint on out of that building and get on the other side of safety. In theory, safety.
There's not really any safety in this universe.
Never. Not in the life of a Marine. Alright, that is the end of round 2. We got some nasty movement over here. Got blood stains on the wall now. Got some injuries on that rat swarm. 1 to go. In terms of data packs, I don't think there's any changes. This guy's gonna obviously go up there and take that one, but
We're gonna get another one up here.
yeah, Broodmother. So you're looking pretty good in terms of objectives. I had to take care of the threat down there, and yeah, so I'm kind of on defense right now, but I don't really have hardly any of the objectives. So let's see how things shake out in round number 3.
Roll some command dice. Got a move, an activation, 2 extra dice, and a fight.
That's pretty snazzy.
That is pretty snazzy. I think I'm gonna re-roll another extra dice.
Okay.
Get another move.
Ooh, that's really
good. Yeah, so
That's what you
pay it off. So yeah, liking what I'm seeing here.
Let's see what I got to cook with. I think was what you said last time. Well, fights ain't gonna do me much good, and I think we can do better than an extra die. So let's see what we got. Okay. Still got to fight. So move, fight, extra die, and shoot. I can work with that, I think.
So for the first activation of the round, I'm gonna stand the rat swarm up. He is going to sprint diagonally up here at these steps and then into this compound. Start fighting this guy.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna throw an extra die at this because I want this guy to survive. So I get 4 because he's injured, and then 1 more for that dice I just gave
I'm
him.
gonna get 5 for charging and being bigger.
Ooh, that was a good roll. This guy's determined to try, at least. I got
4 to
3 to 4, so he'll take a wound, but just live to fight another day, perhaps.
And then I'm going to use a double activation token to activate the old nightmare.
Some scary stuff happening here.
Yeah, and I guess he's just gonna hit up that guy on the vent. And take the door with him.
He didn't care. Okay, here we go, another fight. This dude's screwed. I got 2. Is that the 8 or the frenzy?
Oh, that was the 8.
See, I'm watching out for you. Yeah, you say I don't, but like I got your
just feel
back.
bad for
I
you.
got your back. I don't feel bad for you. Not when you're slaughtering the guys like this. That's neat. This guy needs to be stopped. That's all I know. He needs to be stopped. He needs to be put down like that other, that night terror.
Dog. He's on the other side of the map. Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, let's see. Fortune favors the bold. This sergeant, he might not be able to shoot anything, but he's gonna sprint 1, 2, and then he's gonna play a move action to get him on up there. He's gonna take that energy gauntlet and
Let's get cooking.
punch your face, son.
Yeah.
So that'd be 4 for charging, 1 for his buddy, and 1 for the injury on the rat swarm. No joke. No joke. No joke.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. I only got 2.
I only got 1, so
But you're tough, aren't you?
that's right.
Yeah. But he has knockback, so it will knock him back, which is really the goal here. So I'll knock you back here, because it's from where I entered.
Mm-hmm.
And that should free you up for some good shooting, I think. At least in theory. So, you know, not horrible.
Old Schulte said it best when he said, "Fortune favors the bold." So we'll Mac the knife here.
Your boy.
Is going to use a short action to open this blast door. Move it over here for the time being. And he is going to use a move action to kind of scoot up.
We measured all this stuff out. This is totally legal.
We do this. And then he is going to use his short action move of 2 squares to bip up into combat with these lads.
Oh boy. Which one are you going to target?
Obviously the sniper, who is...
Injured and hasn't activated?
Yep.
Yeah, smart choice. I'm going to elect to survive here.
I'm gonna do it to him.
Ooh. Not what I wanted to see there. Looks like old Mac the Knife just earned him a kill. They say, the legend has it, that he adds 1 knife every time he murders someone.
That's right.
So I'm gonna have to find another another knife to glue on him.
Take his name.
Oh boy. Alright, well, that was a good move right there.
Good activation. The rolls worked out.
That was
So.
smart. Alright, this dude in the window is gonna fire down through the cracks. See that little dot of green back there? That would be a nasty rat. 4 dice on that 5-up game, y'all. With that weight of fire. And the 8. That's more like it. I got 3 potatoes.
To my 1, I think it's enough to kill him.
It's a kill. Kill shot. Kapow.
It's a good run.
So the non-POV shot would be from over here in this corner. That guy. Down here.
Shot his hand. Killed him.
Oh yeah.
This stalker is just going to move. Open up this crate.
What do you know? It's a data pack thing.
We could use this.
Can you though?
Yeah.
Can you?
Mm.
Alright, decisions are getting hard here. I gotta figure out what I need to do. So this guy is going to sprint 1 and 2 onto the stairs. I guess more like onto the stairs right there. He's gonna fire through the doorway using a shoot action. Ta-da! At the rat swarm, because that's in a different cube.
But he's shooting through a cube with his own teammate in it,
Doesn't
which
matter.
is nope.
Doesn't
Check the
matter.
rules.
No, you have to shoot the cube.
No,
I don't think
you
it's
can't
through.
shoot through.
You sure? I'll check. So unless this is not in the FAQ or something that we just don't know about, but we can't seem to find the rule if it's not allowed. But I'm going to shoot through the cube despite the fight going on, and I'm going to shoot at the rat swarm. It won't be a clear shot, but I will shoot at him.
You can never be too safe. Someone throw an extra dice at it.
Alright, so I got my 3. Uh-oh. Dang, I only got 2. You're safe.
Yeah, okay, he's good.
It was worth a risk.
Yeah, it was.
Yikes.
The malignant guy is going to finally make himself useful. And he is going to move 1 square, 2 square, use a short action to open the crate, get the goodie. Then I'm going to use a move action to scooch him right about here.
Coward! Gonna take a shot at the nightmare right here. He's actually gonna fire for effect. See what we can do with that. And he does have way to fire. Dang. You got 4, I got 3, so you're fine. Dang.
Lucky roll.
He's gonna move into this cube in the very corner. Just to make him make a hard decision.
Broodmother is going to pop open this crate. Get a little doodad.
Isn't she beautiful?
Absolutely lovely. Just to taunt Tyler, I'm just going to leave her up there.
She ain't worth shooting, she's too strong. She ain't worth the bullets. A sprint, he's gonna go around this building. 1, 2, like so. This guy's gonna sprint 1, 2, like that. And take his data pack with him. This one's gonna move here 1, just like so. Just tempt you to turn that corner, I dare you. And the engineer's gonna sprint under the stairs, that's 1, and then pop up on the other side of this building, that'll be 2 for him. And the medic is gonna hop on the stairs with the sprint action. I think that does it for the round. Well, Tim, what do you think? It's the end of round 3. Things are getting violent.
Things are definitely going to get worse before they get better.
I'm losing this flank over here. I still have a strong force, but man, I don't know. You're hopping on all the objectives. You've got a lot more than I do.
We gonna see.
I'm gonna have to eradicate some stuff before I can move on. Let's see what GCPS got in store for you boys. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I'm gonna reroll the fight, that's it. Ooh, I've been waiting for those all game. I got some extra activations, a shoot, and a move.
Rolling here. I don't get to reroll any. So I got some double activations,
Oh snap.
a shoot, and a splatty ballet, and a fight. Make do.
Yeah, some of those are pretty good. Alright, what are you gonna do, man? Here we go.
The rat swarm is going to stand up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to charge in
Alright.
on this guy. The old Sarge.
Alright, Sarge, you can do it. I believe in you. I'm gonna fight you back on a 5. Go one there. Uh-oh. I only got 2.
I got 4.
Uh-oh. Does he have armor? He does have armor. So that'll be 2 to your 2, and then armor. So he is injured now. Interesting development. Here, I'll use the orange one to differentiate mine from his.
We're going to try and polish him off by playing the fight action.
So you'll still get 6 because now I'm injured.
Mm-hmm.
I will get 4. Yep. Come on, buddy. Last stand. You got this. Energy gauntlet, that sucker. Ooh. All he needed was the pep talk. Now he's hitting like a bouse.
4 and 4. It's clean.
4 to 4. So, dang. Nothing.
Yeah, watch.
This veteran's going to use 1 dice because he's shooting into friendly fire combat at this rat swarm, and he does not have a clear shot, so this is mostly for funsies. He missed. He's too afraid to hit Sarge. And now he's going to move in and join this free-for-all in this cube. He's going to take on the rat swarm with his bare hands and the butt of his gun. So that'll be 6 dice between the ally, the injure, and the charge. I'm on 5.
I got 5 myself on 5. Oh, wow. What a roll from Timbertina.
Ooh, classic Tim. Classic Tim. I got 2 8s in there too. That'll polish off that.
That'll do it, yeah.
Wow.
The old.
Disappointing roll.
Yeah.
So, that'll murder that swarm. And end his activation. Locked in combat with Mac the Knife. I'm gonna play an additional activation. I'm gonna have this guy activate. Hopefully before he gets crumped. He'll just shoot at that big nasty. So 3 dice, 5 up with weight. Not that he needs it. And you're fine, as I figured. I might as well finish up with the charge. I don't see why not. So he's gonna charge him, because I hate that guy. That'll be 4 dice for me. On 5s. He wants it, folks. He's not joking.
Check out my roll.
That's really bad. I believe you fight on 4s, though. Did you roll the way to fire?
I did.
Or frenzy? That's after frenzy?
That's after frenzy. Rolled a 1 into
That's
another
tragic,
1.
mate. But you have armor, so you're still good. But tragic. And now they are locked in furious combat, kind of.
Interesting.
Until murder happens. Well, 2 drills doesn't like that.
Yeah, you know we gotta do it to him now.
He's asking for it at this point. Climb up! Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
This is something you have to catch on camera, otherwise people won't believe you.
It's every time with you. Every time. I got a 1 and you got a 1, so it's a wash.
Yeah.
It's a wash, as they say in Philadelphia, I think. Pretty sure it's Philadelphia where they say wash.
They say it in Disneyland too, I think.
Wash. Alright, super sneaky guy around the side is going to walk over here and pick up the objective. He's just going to hang out like he does.
Broodmother's gonna drop down the floor. Take that with her. Put this on.
This room's a lot cozier.
All made possible by galactic sci-fi terrain from battle systems.
Oh, goodness. Alright, Sag. Time to punch some rat. He's gonna get 4 for his buddy in combat. You too will get 4. I got 2.
I got 2.
Alright, well, not a whole lot of anything on that. Again.
This dude Reno, I'm not even measuring. I'm just gonna toss him back there because I know he can do it.
Yep. You sure can. You can actually probably make it out of the building if you want.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Alright, Engineerbot 5000 goes over there, pops open the crate. Cha-ching.
I'm just gonna scooch this guy over and make him stare at a screen or something. I don't know. Beep, beep.
Although this is the real beat bop boop room. Look at that command center. All you got is a dumb rat with no brain in there. What you're about to witness, folks, is a man with a first aid kit about to beat a rat to death with it because he doesn't give a good gosh darn. This is on a 6, mind you. Did you shank it? So I got 2.
So we got 2.
Yeah, still a wash. Just more bodies. How did you only get 2? Okay, anyways.
No rest for the wicked, folks. My obligation, you gotta fight.
Yep, gotta go for the leader too, so my leader's gonna punch your face with his energy gauntlet. Oh yeah, he is.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. Stop the fight, ref.
Oh my goodness.
Ref, stop
Not today.
Stop the fight.
So that is 5, my good
I'm
sir.
just gonna pick him up.
Not Mac. No.
He'll be back with more knives.
Yeah, we need to add another one. That's the end of the round. I like where these guys are. I don't want to move them. This guy over here is also good. So, big event that happened there is Mac the Knife died, freeing up a whole slew of guys. Looks like you have 3 very secure objectives that I can't even get to or touch. And I've got 1 in here, 1 right here, and then the engineer on the building back there has 1. And yeah, this is the last turn of the game right now. Let's see what I'm working with on this final turn. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of like that a lot.
Wow.
Actually, no, I want some move dice. I'm going to reroll all of them.
No one.
Alright, not too shabby. Shoot, move, extra dice, and fairly worthless command.
No rerolls here. A fight.
Ooh,
2 fights. Extra dice.
that's pretty mean.
Schuster.
Shoot's the only worthless thing for you. When this guy signed up for the corporations, he didn't know what was coming. he didn't see this. He didn't see this in his future. He's fighting on a 5 though. Tell you what. Shit, that was a 5. That's a 6. That's a 1. Well, you got 2 to my 0, so that's all it takes. Another guy gets blitzed into a dude smoothie. Let's play a move action on this veteran. He's gonna go 1 down and then over. He's gonna pick up that data pack while he's at it. He'll just hang out there in the blast door. We could play out the rest of me moving some guys and my medic healing that guy, but there's really no point. So this will be the end of the game. Very close, very fun game. Very different. We'll get to the post game right now, but basically the way it ends is I have that guy with a grenade launcher in here. He's got one of the data packs. There's 2, 3 for the guy I just moved, and then 4 on the engineer. Compared to the 1 guy in command center, 2 for the malignus, and 3 for the broodmother, wherever she may be brooding. I believe it's in there.
In that second story.
And that will do it, folks. The GCPS somehow managed to get their hands on some grubby data packs at the end of the day after losing some guys. Very fun game. Not your everyday Deadzone on that.
This was a whole different animal.
Yeah, but a really fun animal. I like that.
To be sure, it definitely changed the game. I commented about, like in the last couple turns, like those windows it was a make or break for your strategy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something we just kind of threw together at random. So
yeah,
it really had this interesting dynamic.
Yeah, because it's not like we planned out which facings would be which way. It just kind of happened the way it did, the way we built it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the way to do it. That way you're not trying to think of any advantages. Like there's a ton of windows like on that big building right in front of my deployment zone. Solid walls all the way around it. I had to go around and up the stairs to try to get to that. Mm-hmm. I thought it was going to be like an easy pick up that objective, but it wasn't. I tried the whole game to try to get over there and it never happened. So, what do you think of new Veer Myn? I think they're...
New Veer Myn, definitely. They had some cool new tools at their disposal. Those nightmares are crazy good.
Yeah, nightmares are awesome now. Yeah. They actually survive.
Yeah, they survive, and they're just good. They're just solid units. I wonder if they're not too good for the price you get. I mean, they're about just shy of 30 points, I think.
Yeah. I didn't focus a whole lot of fire on them or anything either, so we don't know exactly how.
That's true, but even then, I feel like 2 armor, or however much armor it is that they have.
He's got 1.
Just 1 armor? That's Broodmother. Even then, they're still pretty hardy. They're pretty hardy for the points, I feel like, and just their ability to just kind of wreck in close combat makes me wonder. Maybe if I play it some more, I'd revise my opinion, but definitely if I had known about some of the changes, I probably would have brought more.
Yeah, we probably should have studied the stats a little bit more, because I'm not super familiar with them either. I haven't really got to play the new beta as much as I'd like to, so... rat swarms, what do you think of rat swarms?
Rat swarms, definitely good. They remind me a lot of like plague swarms.
I think that's what they're going for.
Basically, yeah, they play a lot the same, the tough, and then I think these have an extra move to them. Maybe, instead of agile. It kind of works in different situations. Definitely come in handy. Definitely something to apply some pressure to your enemy when you're playing, because there's something they're always looking out for.
Yeah. Let's see. What are the big moments in the game, do you think? For one, I think that nightmare or night terror move that you did was really, really good. I didn't see that coming at all, because I forgot how fast they are.
Definitely sneak.
And then I got super lucky on my reaction, because I was like,
I have to put all my eggs in one basket to try to kill this thing, and I rolled amazingly on when it really counted.
Yeah, that is true.
I feel like as you played this game, your dice like went on a curve.
Yeah, it definitely kind of fell off at the
like,
end. Even then, I don't think the dice rolls were too catastrophic or important, I should say.
Yeah.
They weren't very important rolls, not like the infamous like orbital bombardment, Snake Eyes.
The legendary Tim moment for all the ages.
But yeah, so
terrain obviously was awesome. It completely changed how we play Deadzone. Usually there's a lot of like building climbing and stuff, like getting on top of things. This was very little of that, and
a lot less clear shots, a lot more going through buildings.
It was really cool though. It totally different experience, and I don't know how well this is going to translate in the actual battle report, but we spent a lot of time thinking on this one. I mean, in between the takes that we were doing video wise, we just sat there and thought a long time. So
that's just how close this game was. It was like,
yeah, it really was. And then there's just certain points where I knew I had to concede. Like, I wasn't going to try to kill the broodmother because that chica, she can handle a shot or two, and she doesn't mess around. But it's good to play some Deadzone again.
Yeah.
I missed it, for sure. It's good to finally get it back rolling, and then, able to switch it up. I know the rules committee's doing a lot of stuff to add new scenarios, but just doing stuff like this and making up your own is awesome.
Yeah.
It doesn't get old. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot more to say other than this terrain is excellent, and I'm going to definitely play more on it. It's going to be awesome to make new setups and change things up drastically. Like, this setup will never ever happen again.
Yeah, it definitely had just all the extras, the terrain and the cosmetic additions really kind of add an extra dimension to the whole game. Definitely makes it just kind of more fun, to just imagine in your head what's going on. So
yeah, I'll let you guys imagine what you wanted to. I imagine like a really giant like warehouse kind of facility, and then inside you have all these different corporate like office buildings that have different purposes, and then I have no idea what these data pads were for, but they were important.
They're dang important.
Really important. Even the rats knew how important they were.
Those rats.
Alright, well, guys, thanks so much for watching this. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And we're actually playing Deadzone, so it really actually makes sense that we say,
keep rolling eights, fellas.
keep rolling eights. See you later.